I agree. I think China is actually the thing we have to be paying attention to, and and almost everything else is a distraction, which is why I do think what we do in Russia and Ukraine matters in the sense that it's mostly matters as a signal to China. I think that's
Sure.
mostly what matters. I think if we just roll over and say, do whatever you want with Ukraine, I think that gives China the green light to do that to not just Taiwan, but anyone they want to. I
Yeah.
think that,
And I don't know
and
enough
that,
about,
yeah.
I just know that China
Oh, me
is
neither. But
spent way too much time making sure they're good.
yeah,
And
I
we've
think
spent a lot less time worrying about
yeah,
climate change.
what I just look at is like World War II, because it's the
Yeah.
most recent example. And you can't look at everything like this in history because things aren't going to have direct analogies. It's just things don't ever happen the exact same way twice. But you can at least
Sure.
look at World War II and go, everyone was very like, you had a bunch of people. Obviously, you had economic problems worldwide. You had a Great
Sure.
Depression, all these kind of things. You had post World War I, Germany, resentment, and so you had all these other kind of like little fires that had these potential to start. And
Absolutely.
what I want to look at is go, okay, what were the things that looking back could have been done to prevent the problem is if you have aggressive countries, which
Sure.
that was the problem in World War II, is that you had Japan and Germany essentially being very aggressive
Sure.
territorially. Well, so if we have those same kind of analogies here, where we kind of have people that are willing to break the rules to
Right.
aggressively expand their influence in the world, because the truth is Russia and China really want to be world powers. They don't want us to be a world power
Right.
anymore. They want them to be.
We've
We've
done a
got to
pretty good
look at
job of that.
everything through that lens and go, well, how do we prevent that from happening? Because we don't think a China controlled globe is good. We don't think a
Heck
Russia
no.
controlled globe is
No,
good.
we don't.
So that's where you go, okay, we gotta pick some battles here, in the sense that we have to say you can't be totally isolationist and believe that that's going to work out well. In my opinion, you
I
can be
agree.
less interventionalist for sure.
That's exactly what I'm
You know what I
saying.
mean?
I completely agree. But like, we should give these nations a chance to like be themselves.
Yeah, and I think the
we got like
problem
3
there is,
minutes left. But
yeah.
I think you're right. We can't withdraw from I don't. And as a libertarian, I have to be realistic. I just have to believe that elections work somewhere else besides here. And I think they did in Ukraine, and we didn't like the way it came. And to be honest, if you do look into it and read it, Zelensky ran on peace with Putin. That was his
right.
whole
But at some
thing was
point, do you just roll over? You know what I mean? That's hard too, because peace is one thing,